Hello guys and girls, today we are going to work and practice with the simple passive voice, and this time we are going to do it in past tense. Now, as we said before, we have here all the instructions to do the activities. I am on page number 77 and this is activity number 1. So here we are going to put in practice what we learned before. Let's remember that on the same page you have the examples and the structure that is needed. So here we have the first activity. Complete the sentences with the affirmative or negative simple past passive form of the verb in the box. Correct the incorrect sentences with the information in parentheses. Now we have here a box with different verbs: build, destroy, discover, invent, paint, and win. And we are going to use them here, okay, in each of the sentences. Pay attention that the sentence could be affirmative, like in this case, or negative, like in this other. So you have to take some decisions. Is it plural or singular? So it will depend. If you take a look at this one, look at the example, says penicillin. Penicillin is singular, so we use was. And here the symbol indicates that it is negative, so we use wasn't. Now we took the verb from the box, discover, and we transform it into participle. Discovered. So the sentence is penicillin wasn't discovered by Galileo. Because if we correct it, we can say that penicillin in fact was discovered by Alexander Fleming. Okay, that is the correction. Now here we have 5 different sentences in which you have to complete them. Let's remember, pay attention to the beginning of the sentence. The existing tuple, is it one or many, singular or plural? You have to decide it. Then we have here trains. Clearly, this is plural. Then we have here the Giza pyramids, also plural. Then we have here the World Cup. It's only one, so it's singular. And then at the end, we have the names of 2 cities, so it is plural. Take a moment and decide which of these verbs are you going to use in each of these sentences. You have build, destroy, discover, paint, invent, win. So, what are the participle forms of these verbs? You can take a look at the verb list that you have on your books, and if it is not on the list, it is regular, so you add ed. Like in this case, okay? Take a few minutes to do it, and at the end of the capsule, I'm going to give you what are the correct forms to complete it. Now, to continue with this, we have the questions. How do we make questions? Okay, we have here the 2 forms, yes, no questions, and WH forms. And here, in this class, we are going to complete this conversation. In this case, if you take a look at the instruction, it says, complete the dialogue with the simple past passive form of the verbs in parentheses. Now, you take a look at this one, and you have to create questions and then possible answers. Look, they have to be the same person. Ice cream is singular, so here you use it in a singular form. Okay? So, when you complete it, I am going to give you what are the solutions. Try to do it, pay attention, and take in account all the decisions you have to make first. If it is singular or plural, if it is negative or affirmative. Now, to finish this capsule, I am going to share with you the solutions for this activity, the first one we did. Please do not see the final of the video before trying to do the exercise. That's very important. Now you take a look at this one. It says, number 1, the Sistine Chapel was painted by Michelangelo. Affirmative. Number 2, trains weren't invented by Alexander Bell. Negative. And here you have the correction. They were invented by George Stephenson. Then in number 3, we have the Giza pyramids. And here it is negative. The Giza pyramids weren't built by the Romans. And the correction, they were built by the ancient Egyptians. In number 4, we have The 2010 FIFA World Cup wasn't won by the US because it's negative. And the correction, the 2010 FIFA World Cup was won by Spain. And finally, number 5, Pompeii and Herculaneum were destroyed by the volcano in AD 79. That is affirmative. So compare with what you have and correct if it is necessary. Now we are going to take a look at the correction of exercise number 2. Take a look. Number 1, was it invented? Number 2, was it introduced? Number 3, was ice cream eaten? Number 4, was. Number 5, was it made? Number 6, were milk and cream used? Number 7, weren't. So I hope you can do it, okay? And you can solve all your doubts during the class. Now kids, goodbye. This is all for today. Bye-bye.